Hello, welcome to another digital learning day. Good morning. You're probably not watching this in the morning because you guys wait till 12 to wake up. But we are going to take you through a tutorial how to do what you need to do for physics class on physicsclassroom.com. The application is called Rocking the Boat. I pulled up a problem just at random from the easy level that you're going to see here. You guys will have to complete two from the easy level for college prep. You'll have to move to the medium level, and for honors, you'll have to do the harder um, wizard level problem set to get the trophy. Now, for trophies, you don't have to show them to me. There'll be a Google form. On the Google form will be a diagram like this. There'll be blanks for you guys to fill in, and the Google form will grade you for getting it correct. I'm going to take you through how to do a problem, and then you guys feel free to use Remind or use the comment on the activity section to ask any questions you guys might have as you work through this. Practice using this that marks it and lets you know what you're getting right or wrong. And then when you're ready, fill out the Google form to get credit for today's digital learning day. So let's get started with this problem. This one's going to be one where they have said that the boats are the highest point and the lowest point. That lets you know that one is at what's called a crest, the top, one is at a trough, the bottom. Also in this particular question I pulled up, it says that there is no wave between them. As you move through the app, and the harder one that I'll post a little bit later, these waves might be between the two boats. So you may have a boat over there and you'll have to click to bring the boat to the top of the next crest, bottom of the trough, top, and all the way down the length. For this easy one, on the apprentice level, this is the way they have it set up. So we have the boats that are 24 meters apart horizontally, 3.6 meters from top to bottom. What they want you to fill out is every one of these blanks with the numbers that are correct. I'm going to help you do that, and you guys can feel free to ask any questions. Again, use the comments under the activity, or you can use Remind to send me any questions you might have, and I'll post the activity board, any questions that seem relevant for everybody. So for this question, we're actually going to start with this information about 3.6 meters top to bottom. It's easiest to get done with the amplitude. Once you know the definition of amplitude, I'll put that up over on the side. It's easy to take care of. Amplitude is height of the wave from midpoint or equilibrium position to the top, or midpoint equilibrium position to the bottom. I'll show you with one of these waves what a amplitude is, and then you'll see how that 3.6 is going to be used. So that just says amplitude is the height from midpoint up or midpoint down. So you cut the wave in half like this. So that's an amplitude. That's also an amplitude. For our 3.6 meters, that's all the way up to all the way down. We need half of that. Okay, so for amplitude, we're going to cut that in half. So each one of these is 1.8 meters. 1.8 and 1.8, you get 3.6. Amplitude down here. Now, every time you restart this app, it's going to give you a new number for amplitude, and it may give you a new height, but they usually give you all the way up to all the way down. So every time they're giving you the height of the wave from top to bottom, they're giving you two amplitudes. You cut it in half each time, so far from what I've seen. Amplitude's done. We're going to do the next easiest question for us, which is going to be wavelength. Okay. They give us 24 meters here from boat to boat, and this particular one has boat at the top, crest, boat at the next trough. The overall wavelength is from crest all the way to crest. That's a wavelength. So what they've given us with 24 is they've given us half of a wavelength. What we'll need to do is we'll need to double 24 because from here out, there's another 24 meters. So to get the wavelength figured out, it's 24 meters from boat to boat. Double that, you get 48 meters. And that takes care of the wavelength. The next easiest one to take care of is going to be either period or frequency, depending on how they worded this part of the question. 4 complete cycles in 12 seconds. For us right now, it's going to be easier to handle period, and I'll put that up here for a definition of period and how to figure it out. And what that says is just that the period, capital T is the period, the symbol for period, time for one cycle. The time for one cycle is going to be figured out by how many complete cycles and how many seconds. For us, it's 12 seconds for 4 complete cycles. So period, I'm going to figure it out over here. Hopefully that'll still be on screen. Yeah. So period, 12 seconds, 4 cycles. 12 divided by 4, you get a period of 3 seconds. Now, think about that in terms of checking our work. 4 complete cycles in 12 seconds. 3, 6, 9, 12. And you have the 4 waves up here that you, well, this is really just 3. 1, 2, 3. But if there was another one there, you could figure it out that this is going to be 3, 6, 9, 12. 12 seconds for 4 waves. So 3 seconds every wave. Hopefully that makes sense to you. Now we'll figure out frequency. Again, I'll put the definition for frequency up here, keep that running, and tell you how to figure out frequency. Simple definition for frequency is cycles per second. But really what frequency is how often a wave will show up. How many cycles per second, so how many waves will show up in that second. How many cycles per second is how many waves will show up in that second. So for us, the period is 3 seconds. 3 seconds for the wave cycle to come. So 12 seconds for 4 cycles, so it's 3 seconds. So this frequency can be figured out with the equation for frequency. Frequency is equal to 1, number 1, divided by time period t. For us, that time period we figured out already is 3 seconds. Cycles per second is 1/3. This app should accept 0.333 or something like that. When you type in for frequency, that's your frequency. Okay. When I create the Google form, that will give you nice round numbers between frequency and period, so that it's not 1/3, it'll be 1/2 or 1/4 or something like that, easy to type in. Finally, we get velocity. Again, I'm going to define velocity over here in terms of waves and then show you how to figure that out. There's actually 2 ways to figure out velocity, and one might be easier depending on just how you think. Velocity for waves is frequency times wavelength. And since we already know wavelength is 48, we already know frequency is 0.3, you can simply multiply and figure that out. The other way to do it is actually having to do with 3 seconds for the period to be 3 seconds, and us to know that there's 12 seconds and 4 cycles of the wave. And we also know how long the wave is. And you can use that information to figure out how far the wave goes in terms of distance, and divide by time how long it takes to go that distance. Very, very similar type of process as using the velocity equation from our equation sheet, which is just frequency times wavelength, or F times lambda. I'm going to choose to use this one today. The velocity, frequency times wavelength. Our frequency is 1/3. I'm going to choose to use 1/3 instead of the approximation, 0.3. And I'm going to multiply by the wavelength. Our wavelength of this wave is 48. So then you can use your calculator, type in 1/3 or 0.333 of 48, or 48 divided by 3. Same thing. Oops. That's going to be 16. And that'll take care of us being in meters per second. That's all you'll have to do for this particular question. You guys will get the hang of this, and this will go a little bit faster as you go through it. I'm going to recommend that you guys draw this out. It'll help you for when I'm trying to help you either with Remind or posting comments on eClass. Again, for college prep, do the apprentice level, the easy level, and then move up to the medium level, the master's level. For honors, I'm expecting you guys to get all the way through the wizard level. And I'll post another video for a tutorial for the wizard level.